It's been a tough year for Walker Fowler, but he's endured the ups and downs and ultimately captured his second straight Grand National Cross Country Championship. But one final round remains, a celebration of the year that was. The world's best battle next at the Ironman GNCC. Let's do it one more time, the grand finale of the AMSOIL Grand National Cross Country Series for 2016. This is all presented by Maxxis and the Racing for an AMA National Championship. I'm Jason Wygant, and no event is greeted by fans like when we come to downtown Crawfordsville, Indiana, and then we go outside of downtown into the woods. Ironman Hill, absolutely layered with off-road racing fans, and they especially get into the four-wheeled ATV action that we'll be featuring today on Racer TV. But first, we'll show you how we got here as a race recap brought to you by AMSOIL. Round 12, the Polaris Ace Powerline Park GNCC in Ohio. And this is Walker Fowler getting off to the early lead and saying, hey, what's up? Competition, try to keep up. And then watch this wild action in the mud. Riders trying to clear a water crossing, but they landed that mud and it is like glue. And we'll look out. Jeff Miller here tries to rescue a rider. He gets hit himself. Luckily, the ground was so slippery, he was able to get away unharmed. Adam McGill off to the races early with the lead. Chris Borich right with him. Fowler made a mistake, dropped back to third. Those three had a great battle. Fowler would get back into the lead, then a problem. He tried a splash and go in the pits. They didn't time it well at all, and you can see McGill get by him. They battled hard all the way to the end. McGill comes out on top with a very popular and close victory. But the second place finish is enough for Fowler to wrap up the championship. Here are your AMSOIL results from that. Again, the previous race, Chris Borich, 7th podium this year, but still looking for a win. Let's talk to the new champ.
You know, at the end of the day, it's all about winning the championship. So I'd rather get it over with here and take a second or third and you know, get the championship over with.
And it's a good thing he did. Here's Fowler cruising down to the starting line today. Note he's wearing shorts, not racing pants. He actually got hurt at a local race the weekend between Ohio and here today, so he's not competing. It's a good thing he had that title wrapped up. We've got the helmet cam here on Adam McGill, and he'll be the favorite, I would think, to take today's victory with Fowler out. And by the way, a record number of entries on hand for what is one of the most spectacular ATV events anywhere in the world. Let's go racing. Oh, I thought McGill was going to have the whole shot. Cole Richardson able to sneak around the outside. Through the cornfields we go. No, McGill's going to get Richardson back, and the Wiseco Performance Parts whole shot, and $250 goes to him, so he's going to keep our onboard nice and clean as we head into the woods, and this is where the real racing begins. Show you the whole shot again. I thought Richardson was going to have it on the outside, but he gets into some of the mulch there, gets on two wheels just briefly, but that was enough. He had to get out of the gas, and that allows McGill to take the lead back, and with it, that whole shot award. Now, by the way, don't let the cornfields here fool you. You're going to be a lot tougher racing. We go from there to this world-class motocross track we have, Crawfordsville, Indiana, about an hour outside of Indianapolis to the west. They do hold a round of the Pro Motocross Championship here. But this is just window dressing. The real race will be decided in the woods. Although, look at that, doubling up. Landon Wolf makes the pass on Richardson. Richardson just calmly goes back down to the inside and repasses Wolf. Kids get a little bit crazy out here in the moto section. Wolf and Richardson there, third and second, two of the young guns of GNCC Racing. It's a little dangerous to have McGill up front, though. He is usually lethal when he gets the early lead. And you can see Richardson knows it. Underneath the famous covered bridge as part of this motocross track, Richardson is doing everything he can to get McGill. McGill trying to cover the line, and he's going to beat them down to the inside. A nice job over the double and doubling down for McGill. They obviously don't have the motocross style suspension setups on these ATVs when you're designing them to work over small rocks and tree roots. Look at that, Richardson, he was there the whole time, putting serious heat on. Two lines coming out of this corner. Who's going to control it? Great racing, but I think McGill has it now. No! And here comes Richardson again. Rhythm section here, and finally we're going to get into the trees. And wow, McGill able to survive 2 or 3 major attacks from Richardson, the rookie, who is still looking for his first win in this XE1 class. He won the Stepping Stone division last year in dominant fashion. And his teammate Fowler out. He's going to try to carry the day for Team Yamaha.
When it comes to guarding your engine, AMSOIL offers the next level performance enthusiasts demand. AMSOIL provides 75% more engine protection against horsepower loss and wear than required by a leading industry standard, extending the life of pistons and cams. Give the vehicle you love the above and beyond protection it deserves. AMSOIL, devoted to protection.
Here at Rocky Mountain ATV EMC, our goal has always been to get you the best price and provide quality service. Now, we're giving you one more reason to shop with Rocky Mountain. We call it Quick Cash. It's simple to get. Just place an order with a qualifying Quick Cash item and get cash to spend on your next order. Try it out today. RockyMountainATVMC.com. Get ready.
Maxxis Tires.
The Andersons discovered life is easier with an Outlaw RV. The Outlaw is a complete home on wheels with a multifunctional garage. Getting on the road has never been quicker. The Outlaw is made to fit the lifestyle of today's active families. So stop roughing it and start enjoying your weekends. Find the Thor Motor Coach Outlaw that fits your needs at GarageRVs.com today.
The GNCC series on the NBC Sports Network is brought to you by AMSOIL. Protect your weekend. Rocky Mountain ATVMC, get ready. And by Maxxis Tires. Keeps you riding to your maximum potential.
Huge congratulations, history made for the first time ever. Team USA has won the International 6 Days Enduro, and a couple of GNCC riders had a hand in that. Let's talk to Thad Duvall about a historic win.
It's been a long road, but we finally made it happen. And, you know, for 3 kids that grew up together in West Virginia, riding together and playing with dirt bikes when we were 5 years old, it's crazy that 3 of us were good friends and was able to be on the team with Taylor. And, you know, hats off to Taylor for winning the overall individual. And, you know, a lot of people told me that racing dirt bikes would never amount to anything. And, you know, I just went and won a gold for the United States and the first time in 91 years. And, you know, it still gives me goosebumps talking about it.
All right, and congrats out to Thad Duvall, Caleb Russell, Lane Michael, and Taylor Robert, the 4-rider team that got it done over in Spain. So, well done, boys, for the GNCC bike side. We're back to ATV coverage now. Adam McGill continues to lead this one. The AMSOIL Ironman GNCC in Indiana. And we're finally into the woods. We saw some of the field sections of the motocross track, but you're gonna make your money today here in this. You gotta get through some mud and some water. Jared McClure has climbed up to second on the ATVRiders.com machine ahead of Cole Richardson, who was battling for the lead at one point. Gonna deal with water and some mud, and there will be major hill climbs coming up about a mile down the track from here. We're on the lowlands where the water collects. Richardson goes by. The yellow machine here is Chris Borich. Landon Wolf had a great start today, and he's running in the top 5. Bryson Neal, the Coastal Racing machine, comes through. And you won't see too much aggression from these ATV riders in the water crossings early on in the race. They don't want to cover their grips and goggles with water, but they'll get aggressive late in the race if needed. Certainly aggressive here is our leader, Adam McGill, and you can see the fans gathering. That means one of the big mud holes and hill climb is en route. Let's go for it. Whoa! And that thing turns nearly vertical out the top, and McGill, one of the best in the business, you can see even he started to get some wheel spin, but he makes it across. And does this not look like beautiful terrain or what? There's a reason this is a premier event in the championship, and they're expecting over 2,000 individual entries today and tomorrow, including our bike and ATV amateur classes, also side-by-side racing, and divisions for youth riders as well on both 2 and 4 wheels. Add that all together, and this is expected to be the largest GNCC racer count in the 30-plus year history of this series. And it's no surprise it's going to happen right here at the Ironman. Perfect terrain, great trails, lots of spectators to cheer you on. And since it's the series finale, everybody's in a celebratory mood. McGill continues to negotiate the water crossings here. Now it's going to get a little more wide open again. Yeah, and a little thumbs up to one of their buddies out there. I'm not sure exactly who he's rooting for. Apparently everyone. And look at this dirt. This is absolutely perfect soil, and that's just the icing on the cake. You've got great terrain out here where you can buy a motocross track, some high-speed flat sections, and then those giant hills in the back. Then you put great dirt on top of that. Man, these spectators are quick. This guy's already down to the next corner. And there's so much to enjoy as an ATV racer here. Richardson looks like he's back up to second as we drop back into the woods. This is behind the motocross track now. Yeah, and you hear McGill try not to rev it up or charge or splash too much in the water. It's early here at Ironman. It's going to be a great day of racing, and Adam McGill is in control right now.
At Rocky Mountain ATVMC, we want to help increase rider participation at your next race, rally, or club event with our free Race Gas program. Join Race Gas, and every rider that signs up for your event or club gets a free $10 gift card to Rocky Mountain ATVMC. It's that simple. RockyMountainATVMC.com. Get ready.
When it comes to protecting your engine, AMSOIL offers the next level performance truck owners demand. AMSOIL provides 75% more engine protection against horsepower loss and wear than required by a leading industry standard, extending the life of pistons and cams. Give the vehicle you love the above and beyond fortification it deserves. AMSOIL, devoted to protection.
CST Tires.
Clear the way. Here comes Adam McGill leading the way on his CST Tires Tire Blocks Lone Star DeRisi Racing Induction Solutions backed Honda. Landon Wolf up to second. Man, they have been shuffling it big time. Jared McClure third on the JMR DWT ATVRiders.com machine. Watch out for McClure. When the tracks get gnarly, he always is hard to beat, and they call him a sneaky snake. He'll kind of sit back there like he is right now, top 3, top 5, and then charge late. But it's going to be tough to catch this man. And once Adam McGill is rolling like this, I've said it over and over, he just has such great momentum. He's pumping his fist, having a good time. He's very relaxed, and he gets this early lead. We've seen him put together some great come-from-behind charges as well. But you give him the lead like this at the beginning of the race, and sometimes he's able to just save so much energy. Everyone else is just fighting so hard back here with each other. Whoa, hang on to it. Oh. Hey, that's Landon Wolf. So just as quickly as he got up to second, he lost a few spots and then a few more. That mud is going to continue to get splashed further and further out of those water crossings and then make this dirt extra slick on the banks. And I think that's what caught him out. And McGill is just flying right now. Let's see who's up to second. Richardson, I believe. Then it's McClure. Landon Wolf lost some time. And we hear that Chris Boric actually stopped in the pits to adjust his rear shock. Lost a little bit of time there. McGill a little bit muddier than he was at the beginning of the day, and that's only mud that he has taken on by splashing himself. Oh! Well, I thought he was going to get pulled right off of the machine there under that low branch. What I was going to say is he's going to get a lot dirtier now. He's in the lap traffic. You can hear him yelling, "Get out of the way." This could be the juncture of the race where everyone can make up ground when he begins to hit lap traffic, and there's more on the way. And more fist pumping from McGill. Look at Boric. Boric has rebounded more ways than one. They apparently adjusted the rebound on the shock, and he has climbed his way back into second. So whatever changes they made, they have paid off. And the multi-time GNCC champion who won this race and clinched the title in dramatic fashion here just 2 years ago, might this finally be the day Boric gets a win? 7 podiums this year, 7 top 3 finishes, but no wins. And Landon Wolf back to third as they continue to shuffle that deck. Got to be pumped for Landon Wolf here. He's really come on strong late in the season, a couple of good runs. And would love, I'm sure, a podium finish today. And McClure is through the field section next. And again, everyone's smelling blood in the water today because Walker Fowler, your 2-time and defending champion, is out today with an injury. We had a chance to talk to Walker and find out why he's not racing today.
Oh, we like to do local events to stay sharp, and every once in a while those bite you. I was playing my own mechanic for the weekend, and my mechanic told me to go over my own bike because he was racing, he was busy with his, and that meant I put gas in it and put an air filter in it and made sure the wheels weren't going to fall off, and we pushed her in the trailer. What ended up happening is a bottom shock bolt ended up coming out, and fourth gear wide open, shock becomes an anchor, and we went straight to our face and got a pretty good concussion. And I'm going to get an MRI next week, make sure my shoulder's in good shape. But a week later, I feel a lot better, but some of the sounds and lights and such, like the one shining in my face right now, they do bother me.
Sorry about that, Walker. So he's out for today. Looks like he'll be okay, though, of course, to come back and try to defend his title next season. But everyone looking to take advantage and get one more win before the year is up. It has been all Adam McGill so far today. But he's got some company, and he knows it. Took a look over, was wondering who was there. It is now McClure. How many times have we seen them pass each other second, third, fourth, fifth? We've seen Landon Wolf there, Cole Richardson. McClure right now. Chris Boric has been in that spot. So now it's McClure going to make a run for it. And it can be settled potentially right here at the motocross track. Obviously plenty of room for passing, but you can't groom a motocross track the same for a cross-country race. They tend to pack the dirt down a little bit more because it's going to have to endure 2 straight hours and several hundred riders on. Oh! And McGill gets kicked sideways. Look at that left front wheel. He's got a problem. I believe he has a mechanical problem, the front suspension or steering. He's done. He's asking for help to get the machine out, but I think just like that, our race leader is going to be out of this race. I have a tough time steering that thing the right way. Wow. Take it through this. I don't know if he hit something or what happened. Just looking at that left front wheel being hooked. The A-arm looks okay, so I've got to think that's all closer to the hub. Maybe a spindle is broken. And only Adam McGill would still pump his fist while losing the lead and the race win. That's how much fun this guy has when he's out there. Yeah, you can see the front end towed out as they save the alignment specs. So he's done. Rocky Mountain ATVMC leaderboard, it's Jared McClure out front.
As riders and racers, we understand the need to get quality parts, apparel, and accessories fast. We have the horsepower of multiple warehouses to make sure your gear, OEM parts, or accessories make it to your door quickly. Check out our easy-to-use website and experience customer service that takes the whole shot. RockyMountainATVMC.com. Get ready.
Your smell it, you feel it, you can taste it in the air. Speed, man. Full wide open. Blast. I didn't really like high school too much. Too booky, too take notes, learn this, and that's it. Got WyoTech. They have full-size motorcycles. The feeling of taking them apart every day, putting them back together. You can't explain it. Everything I learned applies to now. Seeing your motorcycle that you put together right around the track at 180 miles an hour, oh, definitely rewarding. My name is Mike. My school's WyoTech.
Get on the fast track to a career. Turn pro at WyoTech.
When it comes to guarding your engine, AMSOIL offers the next level performance enthusiasts demand. AMSOIL provides 75% more engine protection against horsepower loss and wear than required by a leading industry standard, extending the life of pistons and cams. Give the vehicle you love the above and beyond protection it deserves. AMSOIL, devoted to protection.
Maxxis Tires.
The GNCC Series on the NBC Sports Network is brought to you by AMSOIL. Protect your weekend. Rocky Mountain ATVMC, get ready. And by Maxxis Tires. Keeps you riding to your maximum potential.
Shout out to our bike racers again. We'll give you highlights of their race at the Ironman. Ricky Russell has been nailing his starts lately on the Obermeyer Kenda Fly Racing Suzuki. Good to see Andrew DeLong back in action with us, running an early second, but Caleb Russell on the number one. When he's in the pack, well, you've got to be scared. A dominant run for Russell again as he's taken his fourth straight GNCC title already and then wants to win the series finale to put a stamp on it. Russell had a strong challenge from his ISDE teammate, Thad Duval. They put on a great show, but Russell goes on to take the victory. 10 victories in 13 races this year and 40 for his career. Grant Baylor joining Duval and Russell on the podium, and that's 2016 for the bikes. Back to the ATVs. New leader, Jared McClure, right before we went to break, a broken spindle on the front end for Adam McGill took him out of this race while he was battling for the number one spot. And that's often how McClure draws it up, man. Like I said, not spectacular, but steady. And that could be the key in a rough track like this. Straight up the middle and to the top. So easy for him. But we'd be remiss if we didn't give you some of the highlights and lowlights of Ironman Hill. That's why the fans come here. They get interactive. And it's amazing that this works out all the time, and these fans love it. And no problems out there, no injuries. But look at this craziness. Oh. Everybody, again, able to get back up and on their machines and okay. Not okay is the machine of Adam McGill, as we mentioned, leading this race and then breaks apart in the front end. Let's check in with him.
Man, we was ripping good. We was coming off the motocross track. Jared was staying on me, keeping me clean. Team McConnell was out there just killing it. I mean, the bike was working awesome. Motor was pulling great all day long. Got the hole shot. I guess that's one positive of the day. And come off the motocross track, come down the creek, and had a little shelf and then a turn. Come down and caught one of them burns there and snapped the spindle shaft. So we'll regroup. It's the last race of the year. Hopefully Jared can pull through. If not, you know, I definitely like nobody to win if possible. But you got to have a winner. So, you know what? Jared's riding well. We was riding good together. It's a shame this happened, but it's racing. We'll be back next year.
I love that. I would hope no one would win. Hey, we're into the pits. Here comes Chris Borich. I believe he's in second place right now. Borich, Fowler's out. McGill's out. You got to figure that Borich, this is his day. Now he wants to, and McGill's cheering him on, as a matter of fact. Now it's not like Borich can't win no matter who is on the track, but especially with those two out, he's got to feel this is his opportunity. And it's the perfect Borich scenario. Chasing someone late, and that is where Borich has won all of his championships and all his races by waiting to the end. Will we finally see that vintage Borich performance? He's come close this year. I've teased it a lot on these shows, but he's been unable to get it done. Try to give you an idea of the gap he's got to make up on McClure right now. It's actually pretty big, a little over a minute, so he's going to have to hope for a mistake. But you can see how hard Boric was charging as he came through the pits. He's not going to take it for granted. He's going to give it everything he has to try to catch McClure here. McClure pops up through that canyon. Pulls some roll-off for clear vision. It's a strong run right now for McClure, opening up this kind of a lead. And remember what a dogfight we had earlier with Boric, McGill, Cole Richardson, Bryson Neal, Landon Wolf, and this guy is taking on all comers and apparently taking them down. Jared McClure gonna end the year on top and celebrate with a wheelie. Whoa, all the way up on the back. Hey, if you got a minute-plus lead, you might as well soak it in. There's Ricky Towery, our Ironman flagger, saying, good job, boy. We got to get you through to the finish line. Well done. Jared McClure turns out to be a dominant run down the stretch here. Boric, yet another podium second, and Landon Wolf on the box as well. Here's your winner.
Man, it was just a perfect day for me. Got a good start here, 24-volt system from Dirtworks. She lit up quick. Baldwin Motor got me out front. You know, we were top 3 all day pretty much. Battled with Bryson Neal, good bit. Boric came in the fields, came through us like we were dumb, like we didn't know how to ride in the fields. You know, he showed us what was up, but you know, I was able to get back around him. He pulled over to make an adjustment, so once I got around him, I hooked up with Adam, and you know, Mick Honda, me and Adam, we were rolling. I guess rolling away with it a little too, it looked like, and then he actually had an issue coming into the creek there, caught the berm wrong, bent something, so kind of left me out there on my own. It was just kind of weird, you know, trying to set a pace. You know, I knew I had a big lead, but in your mind, you're like, well, you know they're coming. So just stayed the pace I was running, stayed smooth, no issues, and, you know, here we are.
Here's the AMSOIL race recap. Season finale. Well, we all know racing giveth and taketh away. Walker Fowler wrapped up the title last week, but now out with an injury. Adam McGill gets out to the early lead. Got the kids right behind him here. Cole Richardson and Landon Wolf battling in the motocross track for second. A good little fight there. Then racing taketh away from McGill. Led the first half of this thing until this broken front end. There is Jared McClure on his left. He was in second, waiting for an opening. He got it. He knew exactly what to do from there. Takes his first victory of the season on his ATVRiders.com machine. A big celebration for him. Now let's check in with second place, Chris Boric.
Yeah, we were behind these guys, and we were pushing all day just to try to catch up. Like I said, it was just one of those days where once the leaders got ahead, it was hard to reel them in. But yeah, we're excited for the season to be over and regroup and do it again next year.
Yeah, should be a great season in 2017, and we'll cover it right here on Racer TV. We hope you enjoyed the 2016 championship. I'm Jason Wygant, and for everyone here, we say so long and thanks for watching.